Hello, everyone! Welcome back to our Demon English Teachers YouTube channel. Today, in today's video, we will teach you a simple but powerful story to learn English.
Yes, the title of our story is The Miser and His Gold. It is a story about a man who loved gold too much and learned a big lesson.
This story is told in very simple English. It is perfect for those who are learning to speak English.
So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the story.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a man who was known for being very greedy. He was called Miser. A miser is a person who absolutely does not like to spend money.
This man worked every day for many years. He saved every coin he earned. He never bought new clothes. He never helped anyone. He never donated. He never smiled when he had to spend money.
Instead, he saved all his money and turned it into gold. Gold was his treasure. It was the only thing he loved.
But the poor man didn't trust banks. He didn't trust people. He didn't trust anyone with his gold. So he decided to hide it.
There was a big tree behind his little house. He dug a deep hole under the tree and put all his gold in a pot. Then he covered the hole with dirt and leaves.
Every night, while everyone was sleeping, the poor man quietly went to the tree. He looked around to make sure no one was watching. Then he removed the leaves, dug up the soil, and checked his pot of gold.
He didn't take the gold to use it. He didn't spend it. He wanted to see it. He looked at it with joy and said, "Ah, my beautiful gold, you are mine."
This became his daily habit. The miser went to see the gold every night. He didn't miss a single night.
In the same village, there lived a man who lived near the miser. He saw the miser going to the tree every night.
The neighbor wondered, why does this man go to the tree every night? What is he doing there?
One night, the neighbor hid behind a wall and watched the miser.
He saw the poor man checking something under the tree. The miser was very worried, and he looked around to make sure that no one was watching.
The neighbor understood immediately. He said to himself, "Ah, he must be hiding something valuable. It must be gold."
Little by little, greed grew in the neighbor's heart. He wanted to know more. He wanted to see the treasure for himself.
The next night, the neighbor waited until everyone was asleep. The miser went to check his gold that night. After the miser returned home, the neighbor quietly went outside. He went to the tree and started digging in the same spot. Finally, he dug until he touched something hard and found the pot. It was the pot of gold.
His eyes widened. He couldn't believe how much gold was in it. He smiled and whispered, "This is my lucky day."
The neighbor picked up the pot, carried it quietly, and disappeared into the darkness.
The next morning, when the sun rose, the miser woke up early. As usual, he went to the tree to look for his treasure.
He dug up the soil, removed the leaves, and looked inside the hole. But the pot was gone.
"No! My gold! My beautiful gold is gone!" the miser shouted.
The people of the village heard his cries and came to see what had happened. They gathered around him.
A villager asked, "What happened? Why are you crying like this?"
The poor man said, "My gold! Someone stole my gold! I kept it under this tree, and now it's gone!"
The villagers were shocked. "Why did you keep the gold under a tree?" one of the men asked.
Another villager asked, "Did you use your gold for anything?"
The poor man asked, "No, I never used it. I came here every night to look at it."
The villagers shook their heads. They felt sad, but there was confusion.
There was a wise old man in the village. He stepped forward and said, "My friend, if you have never used the gold, why are you crying?"
The poor man shouted, "Because it's mine! I wanted to keep it. I wanted to look at it."
The wise man smiled softly and said, "If you kept the gold just to look at it, it would be as if it didn't exist."
The poor man seemed confused. He asked, "What do you mean?"
The wise man pointed to a stone on the ground. He said, "Take this stone, put it in the hole, cover it with soil, and then look at the stone every night."
The villagers laughed softly, but the wise man continued, "It makes no difference. Whether you look at gold or at a stone, it's the same. You didn't use the gold, you just looked at it."
The miser felt ashamed. He realized that he had saved and hidden gold all his life, but he never used it. He never enjoyed it. He never helped anyone with it.
The wise man said, "Gold is only valuable when you use it. If you don't use it, it's useless. Even a stone would be the same."
The miser wiped away his tears. He realized his mistake. He said, "I was a fool. I loved gold too much."
A villager said, "Yes, you loved it so much that you forgot to live."
The miser went home quietly. For the first time in many years, he sat down and thought deeply.
He realized that greed had taken over his life. He lived in fear, stress, and loneliness to protect something he never used.
He finally realized that true happiness comes from living, sharing, and helping others, not from hiding gold in a hole.
From that day on, the miser changed. He became kinder. He started talking to people. He even helped others whenever he could.
So, what is the lesson of this story?
The lesson is simple. Wealth is useless if you don't use it.
You can't enjoy money if you hide it. You can't enjoy life if you only worry about losing something.
Sharing brings happiness. Greed brings pain.
And that's Miser and his golden message.
Thank you very much for listening to our story today. We hope you enjoyed it.
If you liked this simple English story, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
We will bring you more stories to help you learn English easily.
See you in the next video.
Bye.